Hey guys, you're watching the Best Damn Comic Show, episode 8 here on YouTube. I am Gian. Perez with me as always, Mr. Cat Jercan.
Avengers this week.
Right, so I know exactly what happens. Spoiler alert, the new Avengers member, Cat talked about it last episode. The new member is Blade.
Dude, he goes, do you want to be an Avenger? Where my swords at? I'm like, tonight. And again, Netflix has both Blade 1 and 2, and I've been watching those, pretty regularly the past few weeks. Good stuff.
Marvel owns the rights to Blade.
Yes.
Well, Mike Jones, we could see him on the screen again.
I've heard from a couple of sources that Marvel is actually talking to Wesley Snipes to bring back him as Blade.
Really?
I mean, he still looks good, dude. He still looks good.
They say black don't crack, right?
Look.
But let's get into the picks of the week. What do you got for us?
Shits and giggles. GoBots #1.
If I'm not mistaken, GoBots came out before Transformers.
It did?
I think so.
I don't remember. I don't.
I think it came out from the same person in Japan too.
But
I might be wrong.
Transformers hit it bigger.
Yeah.
So just for shits and giggles.
Well, because from what we watched that Netflix documentary, and I think it said that the GoBots started out strong, and then they just kind of went to shit.
Yeah.
And Transformers.
But again, it is IDW, and their merging of the universe didn't quite go well. So, but let's see. Again, #1, just because it's GoBots. I haven't seen anything GoBots since the 80s.
Absolutely.
So that.
And IDW's got a targeted audience. They're targeting people that grew up in the 80s for sure. So they're.
But that merging with Hasbro telling them to merge everything in the universe, they just messed up a lot of stuff. It really messed up a lot of stuff, and you could see it in sales.
Right.
The minute they did it, everybody dropped Transformers. I mean, my Transformers.
It gets a little dumb after a while. That's why you're trying to do too much.
That redo of the G.I. Joe didn't go very far.
Right.
So what's solid? A Real American Hero. That thing still, Larry Hama still rolls them out every month. Batman. I mean, again, King. It's solid, and you have this where he's still like in Detective. You have Robinson's Batman's running around with Two-Face. Here he's got Penguin. You almost have that take back. Was it during when Damian died, where he was teaming up with different villains, trying to figure out what's going on. So I mean, it's solid.
It's doing uncomfortable alliances.
Yes, I mean, I like it. Like I said, it's King. Can't go wrong with the read. And then Teen Titans 24. I'm really loving Adam's take on these guys. I love his take on Damian. He's got a little jonesing for Genie. Crush. They haven't quite got it's 3 issues in, but I can see them.
I'm just waiting for the Crush Lobo thing to happen. Like Lobo's gonna show up eventually.
Immortal Hulk, man. You got to talk about that book. #9s, and it's got great Alex Ross covers. So
yeah, it's a free. I mean, not free, but it's a cover price Alex Ross cover, and every single one of them's like just beautiful work.
I know.
He's. I feel like a lot of younger readers just don't appreciate what they're getting with that cover because he's.
I mean, look at his Captain America covers, man. They're great. Like, I mean, anything he does, it's just it's a nice looking cover.
It is absolutely. He's a real artist.
It's an artist, exactly. Yeah. Infinity War's Ghost Panther #1. I just want to see the look of it. I mean, it just sounds so freaking cool.
It's funny enough. Of all the amalgamation characters they made, this is the only one where I'm like, wow, actually, this is
Ghost Panther. I mean,
you can actually see this happening too. That's the thing. Like the Ghost.
Well, I mean, look, if you're reading Jason Aaron's Avengers, they did the throwback, the flashback issue #7 where they show the origin of the first Ghost Rider. The dude's riding a woolly mammoth,
right?
You know what I mean? So why not a panther? It's like So I'm looking for that. Rosenberg's Punish. I mean. That #3 was just ruthless. It's almost going back to a Garth Ennis Punisher like Max, where he's just bam, bam, taking care of business.
He's pushing the envelope for sure, getting away with what he can without getting that mature rating on it.
Exactly, and like I said, I mentioned that Uncanny X-Men #2, and again, weekly book next week. I'll probably say Uncanny #3, but like I said, #1 was fun enough. I got to see a lot of characters. I mean, I'm seeing things. I'm like. Great. I mean, they're giving back the X-Men that we haven't had in a long time, and I'm enjoying that. And again, I mean, that Donny Cates trend just keeps rolling, because we have 2 things next week. The Venom trade paperback. If you missed the series up to this point and you don't want to pay the secondary market price or buy the second print, just pick up the trade. It's a hell of a read, and
It's a good way to catch up.
it's a good way, quick way to catch up and get on it because. I mean,
It's like
the way
binge watching on Netflix.
this week's Venom, and that's what I forgot. I mean, dude, the way it ends is like, oh my god! And then you got Web of Venom, Carnage Reborn #1,
And we'll spoil it a little. Venom #8. It's got something to do with Carnage at the end of it.
So
it leads into this new book that's coming out this week.
I think you're gonna see some crazy stuff out of Donny Cates with this Carnage Reborn series.
Before we get into the variants of the week, I want to show you this quick segment. Daniel and I discuss how soon is too soon to sell stuff after a major event. Well, I don't know if you guys got yourselves one of these yet, but if you go on eBay, you're gonna find a bunch of them ranging from $80 to $100 some odd dollars. And I have one myself. And
he doesn't want to sell it.
I don't want to sell it. I just, and I don't think it's Daniel disagrees, but I feel like it's kind of wrong to capitalize right after someone passes. And it's not the first time it happens. When Carrie Fisher died, immediately people were posting stuff on eBay, like any Princess Leia related.
Yeah, but why you get Funkos to sell them later. You don't get them to collect them, otherwise you'd have 1 million of them.
I don't know. It just feels weird to try to sell stuff the second someone dies, and we're gonna see with Stan Lee.
Who's
stuff.
gonna know other than you that you sold something online?
I'll know.
The guy I just said that. I know.
I know, but I don't.
Stan Lee's not gonna die again. Stan Lee's not gonna sign your Funko, so it's not gonna get any more valuable than right fucking now, unless literally all the other Funkos just evaporate and they get taken into the other world and you're just the only one left. That's the only way your shit's gonna skyrocket. Again, this is it. This is the moment you've been waiting for. I mean, I feel like sometimes you speculate about the Iron Sheik. If you can get it signed, he's not gonna live for much longer, whatever. I mean, it's the same fucking shit. If you got an Iron Sheik comic book and it was signed and that shit jumped up to $1,000, the only reason why you might keep it is maybe it might jump up higher.
And then
but you were gonna sell it,
and
right?
I guess that's a commentary you can make about selling stuff in general. And Daniel sells stuff online too. Is sometimes we hold on to these things too long and miss our window of opportunity.
This is the window for Stan Lee.
Because we think that it's gonna go up in value, and the chances are they're not. I mean, these are more limited than some of those comic books that people are putting up. I know for a fact that people went out and got tons of stuff signed by him. Well, the last 5 years of his life, he was signing like crazy. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's not millions of Stan Lee signatures.
But there's only a limited number of Funkos.
There's only a limited number of these actual Funkos. They only put out, I think they probably made maybe 10,000, which is a lot. But
even still,
in the scope of things, there's comic books out there.
And then if you have the even limited variants of the gold
they had
ones,
the gold
whatever.
They had the silver one.
I personally don't see
Someone
any
came
fucking
signed.
It's not like Stanley was murdered, and he was victim to something else, and this is why you're selling it to capitalize on that. It's not like it's a September 11th doll that you're selling. It's not a Holocaust doll. It's the guy died. He's gonna die, and he did, and that's it.
Right.
If your intention was to sell them at some point, now's the time. If you're a collector, then it's not even a part of this conversation.
True.
But it's you're not taking advantage of everything. He's already fucking dead. I already said he's not gonna die again. So what do you have to?
I mean, we get it. Jesus, he got passed away.
Well, it sucks,
and
man.
I get, you know what? But it's also it speaks to something bigger that a lot of us collectors have an issue with, is we hold on to stuff too long, and we say we're gonna sell stuff, but we're just hoarders at the end of the day. And Daniel's a poster hoarder. He'll let you know.
I have so many fucking posters.
He's got stuff
and I have more posters coming in the mail. I bought more.
That are never gonna get hung anywhere.
You don't fucking know that, okay? Just wait.
I know it because none of my stuff is displayed yet. I have so many figures that I'm I'm not gonna sell this because I'm gonna get a room.
Okay, so start by selling your Stan Lee shit. Start somewhere.
I don't know. Let us know how you guys.
So
feel.
what's the limit then? When it goes back down to fucking what it was?
I don't think it's the money part. I think
But who are you offending? Just answer that. Who are you offending?
I just feel bad about it, man. I don't know.
Who, though?
It just doesn't feel right. It feels like I'm taking advantage of the situation,
but,
which is exactly what you're doing. You're taking advantage
but,
of someone dying. He died.
Oh, hold on.
Let's make money off
but
of
I'm
his
saying,
death.
But if you bought a Stan Lee figure, did you buy it to collect it, or did you buy it to potentially sell it?
That's a good question.
Because if you bought it to collect it, then then you're absolutely right, because you're not going to sell it anyways. You want it because you like Stan Lee.
I mean, I bought 3 of them and I sold 2 and I kept 1 for myself. So that's,
Okay. All right. Let's say you didn't sell those. Stan Lee dies and you have 3. Are you going to sell the other 2?
I don't know. Eventually.
That's a yes.
Eventually.
He would. So he doesn't feel that bad.
It's been less than a week. His body's not even cold yet. Maybe at the end of the month.
He didn't answer the fucking question, so he would definitely sell the other 2.
I'm working. You guys can come and see me at the Pasadena Comic Con January 27th. I might have it there, and I might sell it there if you want to pick it up in person. But
back when everyone has it, and they're gonna look at it and be like, "You can get this for $5 on eBay."
They're gonna take it and they're gonna throw it as well.
He's dead. Why are you selling this?
When is it okay to sell all your Stan Lee stuff on eBay? Because I have a Funko Pop from Kamikaze, and I'm like, I don't feel comfortable putting that stuff on eBay, but a lot of people are flooding the market already.
Well, look, when we talked about this before, to where there's so much of his stuff out there. So his signature's on everything.
Absolutely.
Ridiculous. And
especially the last 5-10 years.
And I've said it's like, okay, so it's like everybody's, it's like vultures, man. We're waiting for this icon to pass, just so we can put the shit on eBay, and it's like you're flooding the market, and you can see there's a spike. A lot of stuff's gonna come down. A lot of irrelevant stuff is gonna come down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have a friend that has a lot of stuff signed because he worked with Stan. He signed a lot of stuff, and compared to a lot of other stuff I see on eBay, he's reasonably priced.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But again, how soon is too soon? And then again, is that everybody bank on this, and is it going to be a backlash? Is the market going to have a backlash on everybody's trying to get everything signed? Key issues are gonna stay. I'll tell you this: key issues are going to be.
Well, there's still key issues.
The key issues, and I've always said, if you're going to get anything signed by anybody, make sure it's a key book,
right?
Because that way it enhances the value of the book, because the book already carries a value. Now you got this signature, and they're gone. You can't get these things,
Not gonna get any new signatures.
Yeah, it's definitely a touch. I had a couple of things on eBay. I took them out. I actually had a Stan Lee bust from Bowen. I forgot I had it, and because I was gonna pull them out just for a day, and I left it on, and like literally, it sold. Like literally, I was like, fuck, I forgot about that, and I was like, just out of respect, it's like, but business is business.
Life goes on.
Life moves on.
And you know what? The other thing is too, a lot of people, if you're looking to sell your stuff, I think now is a good time to do it, because a lot of people are acting like, especially when it comes to figures and Funko Pops and whatnot, acting like they're not going to make any more of them. They're still going to put out Stan Lee Pops. They're going to put out, whoever's in charge of his estate's not going to be like, no, stop making us money. So
you just, again, if you have a sign,
that's the signature is, and it's something rare, that's signed. That would be, something to. But
I haven't been online to on eBay just to see what's going on.
I haven't even bothered. I have no interest.
I have no interest to see, because I knew it was gonna happen. You just feel I've been in business long enough to know how people are, and whatever.
It happens. We saw it with Princess Leia, or with
with everybody.
Carrie Fisher. Like, anytime somebody passes, even fucked up things, I forget. I think her Prince died. People were looking threw up all their Prince stuff on eBay.
Well, look, Princess Diana. All that Beanie Baby stuff that day. Again, it is what it is. It becomes your moral call to see if okay, am I gonna do this, or I'm gonna just step back, pay the respects, and then let us see what happens afterwards.
Exactly. So, anyways, variant picks of the week. I got a few more than I normally do. Batman number 59, another Matina variant. It's just really nice artwork. It's got Penguin, it's got Bane, it's got Batman on the cover.
But he's so it's like you got the Batman, the Penguin. Like last issue, you have the Batman, the Penguin's inside. He's great.
He's just got great placement. He's just dude's we're lucky to have him right now. You know, if you're into collecting covers and whatnot, he's definitely cornering the market right now. Then we got Justice League Dark number 5, Clayton Crane. I just feel
this
like
his first DC book?
It might be, but I also feel like not just that, but the style fits him perfectly. You know, like because it's Justice League Dark, it like really fits.
Well, yeah, I mean
he's
definitely got a different style. I mean, you're right. I mean, just look at everything. Look at all his early stuff from Marvel Carnage. You know, he's got a different, a darker style, so it could work.
I'm not a big Art Adams fan, but for some reason this Immortal Hulk number 9 X-Men variant like caught my eye. It just got this real playful kind of kiddie look to it. And I think it's something to check out. You know, it's a cover price variant. Marvel Knights 20th, number 2. Carrie Andrews connecting cover part 2. I love the first one with Daredevil and Kingpin. This one's got Punisher and I think Bullseye. I'm not sure.
Right.
But it's
Carrie Andrews. I said it. I mean,
it's an awesome cover and good for the collection. Spider-Geddon number 4. I've been talking about this guy for months now. In-Hyuk Lee. It's just the connecting cover for the Spider-Geddon and stuff, and every single one has been amazing. And this one to finish off the set, I believe. I don't know how many they're doing, but it's awesome. I'm a big fan. Spider-Man: Edge of Spider-Verse. This is the movie book they're connecting to the.
Is this a Gwen cover?
No, it's Miles.
Oh.
So there's an animation Miles Morales cover. I'm guessing it's a screen grab from the film. It's sold out on Midtown already. Really cool cover, especially if you like Miles Morales. And then there's another one that I thought was kind of cool. It's a Matt Haight 8-bit. It's the 1 in 25 variant. And it's just real cool looking, like old school Nintendo video games. Something different. You know, they put these out every so often, but it's one to check out. It's got all the Spider-Man covers versus Doc Ock and. And another, I can't remember what the other villain was. And finally, Web of Carnage number 1. Not a fan. Most of us aren't a fan of the store exclusive variants, but it's a Bill Sienkiewicz variant of Carnage. It's perfect. It's all got the whole.
He's
all
got
red.
That style.
Yeah,
for that shit.
it's an awesome. He's just great.
That annual he did though.
With
that
Venom on
cover
it.
was beautiful. Yeah. So, damn Midtown.
Yeah. Something look, Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go. Here's a caveat with Midtown. If you're going to buy the cover, buy some other books as well, because if you get up to like $30, they waive the shipping. Yeah. If not, you're going to be spending $5-6 on shipping on one book, and I don't know. Something to look out for it. Yeah, might as well look and see what else they got. Maybe you can get one of these other ratio variants that aren't, if it's not sold out. But that's going to do it for me and for us this week. Thanks for watching. You know the drill. Smash that like button. Leave comments. Let us know what you think. Subscribe. Cat, take us away.
You guys have a great Thanksgiving. Be thankful for what we got, rather we don't have. Be thankful for your comic book store dealer for putting up with picking up product every Tuesday. Support us. Support print. Don't let the never-ending ride end. You know what I mean? Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you next week.